Hey everyone. Okay, now it is Monday, January 19th. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I've always admired MLK so much. I used to get emotional on MLK Day. Um, just like top tier Capricorn energy, like the best of Capricorn. A teacher, a leader, someone who can guide society, even though society remains uh, stupid. Okay, but Aquarius season has begun. So I mean, it's a good day. It's a good day because well, we have a lot going on in the sky and I don't want to get too into it because astrology is a whole other thing. And I just want to do a tarot card reading for you today. So we're going to jump into the energy, but there is a lot of energy today. There is a lot going on actually, and you're going to be feeling it. Um, I went to a yoga class and I started crying, which yoga does because especially hip openers, if you do anything with the hips, apparently the hips store a lot of trauma. The hips store grief and emotion. That's what they say. Or maybe you're just in pain. Maybe you're just not supposed to be like in that position and your body is like crying. I don't know. I have an open mind toward that. I don't necessarily believe everything I hear because I do have an Aquarius rising. So I like to remain skeptical. I will do it and enjoy it, and I love the community feeling. And it was a hot room today, so it was like a sauna, and I sweat a lot, and that was really fun. Ah, yes. Let's get into the energy of the day, my friends. Interesting. 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 We have some interesting cards coming out. And I'm going to clarify them really quick. Actually, okay, let me just read through. We have the Sage of Cups coming out as our heart of the matter. So this is the Page of Cups. This is someone with love in their heart bringing their little cup to you. Okay, and it's not necessarily the highest energy. So this is like the beginning of something, the beginning of maybe a relationship or a new phase that you're in. You may be feeling the Page of Cups in that you are feeling inspired emotionally in some way to share your emotions in some capacity. This page is reversed, and this one is called the Regenerator. That's another thing. The Sage of Cups is the Regenerator. This is a way we can keep our emotional life exciting. That's what we're attempting to do in this life, all throughout our lives. And sometimes by doing that, we're creating conflict. That's what I'm getting here. Like, this might be a little bit of a troublemaker energy. We might have a troublemaker around us, someone who really doesn't know how to have mature conversations, but they want to have emotional conversations with us. They might have a lot of misunderstandings because they don't communicate well. This could be a troublemaker energy because all throughout our lives, one of the biggest struggles with being a human being is that we experience suffering and we're always trying to alleviate our suffering by chasing things. And this page is on the move. The movement of the page is usually a positive movement, but this guy is kind of a troublemaker because he's reversed. So we have a little bit of a troublemaker energy, a little bit of an immature emotional energy going on. You might be feeling it, and that's something to reflect upon. Um, if you're bringing up old wounds, if you're really reflecting on old hurts a lot, um, or you're like falling back into bad patterns when it comes to relationships, that's something to pay attention to today because Pluto is strong today. Pluto is very strong in Aquarius, and Venus is like conjunct with Pluto. So it's like, we have this like emotional energy when it comes to emotion and God, I'm not saying this right. Like relationships. That's what I'm saying. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. We're trying to build something. We're trying to build something amazing. This is my integrity card. And when we are building with the Nine of Wands, we are trying to build a tall tower. We're trying to build a massive legacy. It could be by family, it could be by our career, it could be within our creative lives, right? We have some kind of legacy we want to build, something, the Dharma, the life purpose that you're working toward. And here you're kind of experiencing not full struggle, but it isn't easy. And you have integrity toward this thing. Okay, you have integrity toward this thing that you are trying to build, which is nice for the present energy. Process of building something beautiful. We want to build something beautiful. Our known desire is the Queen of Cups. That makes sense because we have the Page of Cups as our heart of the matter. We might be taking an immature route toward this thing that we're building. I have a feeling this is a relationship. I have a feeling this is a relationship. So instead of, and Pluto really actually speaks to this energy because Pluto can be very of the underworld. It's not always our conscious oh my God. Having trouble saying this. Hang on. I gotta drink some chai. I gotta drink chai. Hang on a second. My cup now matches my sweater, just FYI. Very good. Very good day, guys. Also my eyeshadow, which is pink. So I love pink. I love it. Anyway, so what am I trying to say? We're trying to build our relationships in a very positive direction. That's why the Nine of Wands is here. We have passion invested here. Wands is fire energy. But we are kind of taking a clumsy path instead of the path we want to take, which is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is the rejoicer. She is like the sweet, loving, compassionate, um, soft, kind, gentle method of dealing with emotions. Okay. You can't really rattle the queen too easily. She's a wonderful, giving, receptive character, right? In the world of tarot. But we are kind of like the clumsy page. We're like the clumsy page, which is like a few steps below the queen. We have the moon reversed in our hidden factors. We are overcoming disillusionment here. We are overcoming a delusion. Oh, thank God. Okay. So we might be a little clumsy today in how we're going about building our relationships, but we might be overcoming something today as well. And it may be that we're recognizing the clumsiness of the people around us as well. So hang on a second. Okay. I need to pull a clarifier here because I need to know more about this Page of Wands. I'm sorry, Page of Cups. I need to know if this is us. Who is the Page of Cups? Who is the Page of Cups? What is the Page of Cups up to? Oh, it's the devil. Okay. We are recognizing when the moon is reversed, we are coming out of the darkness and the confusion about this Page of Cups. This Page of Cups is corrupt. Okay, that's the problem. That's the problem here. The Pages of Cups is corrupt, but we were struggling with recognizing this for whatever reason. We have someone in our life who is corrupt in some kind of way. It's like they're offering a little bit of affection, but it comes with a really big letdown. It comes with a really big condition or it's like a contract where you fall flat on your face and they run away, you know, after they get what they want from you. Um, it's compromising the emotions. Interesting. So the devil, We have bondage. We have bondage here. Um, we feel constrained, constricted. Tell me more about the moon. What are we seeing with the moon? What's the moon all about? Ace of water, the Ace of cups, and the Nine of earth. Interesting. So we have the reason we are able to see clearly now, like there's someone in the background of our life, or this might be someone who's been crushing on you. That's what I'm kind of getting. Like someone who had a crush on you, who's been kind of in and out of your life somehow. They are inconsistent. This is an inconsistent page. This person is not consistent. They are not trustworthy. Okay. They can tell you a story and it could easily be a lie, especially with the devil being here. With the devil being here, this person does not have your best interests at heart. And we've been in a like kind of a struggle trying to determine like who belongs in my life? Who belongs in my life? Is this the person I'm praying for? Is this the person who I've been hoping and dreaming of? And we want to be soft and sweet and kind to people who come up to us with good intentions, right? We want to be soft and sweet and kind, but we cannot be delusional. We cannot be delusional. So here, I think we've been asking ourselves some questions. We have the Ace of Water, which is an emotional truth of some kind coming out. This is like the Ace of Cups, someone, a real love. A real love is a love that is not inconsistent. A real love, a real solid cup of love is going to be, it's not going to be something that disappears when you go to reach for it. It's going to stay there. It wants to be there for you. And then we have the Nine of Earth. So you are living in comfort. You are in a place of power here. This is not you're not coming and looking at these emotions from a place of poverty. You are not in a place of poverty where you are desperate and you need this little tiny page to come along and whisk you away. You have a decent, happy, stable life. You have a lot to be thankful for. And that's helping you to overcome any confusion and romanticism that this guy is trying to bring to you. Interesting. Very interesting. And the devil is bondage. The devil is not, the devil is a deceiver. Okay. It's so easy to be deceived when we are not in a stable place, right? When we're wishing and hoping that someone is going to come and whisk us off our feet. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Whisk us off our feet. I don't know. That doesn't sound right. But like, you're not going to be as easily deceived when you have a stable foundation, and you do. You do have a stable foundation. And it doesn't matter what your foundation currently is. You might be single, you might be living with roommates, you might be working a job where you're not even getting paid that much, but it is a nice routine that that you feel centered and happy in, and that alone makes you more centered so that you can look at what love really is meant for to be for you. Okay? One thing I know about love is that love is not going to be inconsistent. It's not going to disappear. It's not something that makes you feel a lot of anxiety. Okay? The devil brings anxiety. The devil is going to bring a lot of anxiety into your life. This person, whoever this person is going to bring you intense amounts of anxiety and suffering if you accept their little cup. But you still want to be nice to them for some reason. We have the Queen of Swords reversed, the Guardian card. She's been popping up a lot. So this is our obstacle or attitude. Interesting. So We know the truth. We know what is right. We have come out of the confusion of the moon card. We have seen an illusion um turned into the daylight, becomes nothing, right? It just poof. It's like a vampire or something like that. Like we saw the vampire in his truest form. We know who he is. But we still have this um weakness here. There's a weak spot. We have a weakness. And I think that's how we can look at this as the obstacle. We have a weak spot here. So this page of cups, because he is associated with the devil, he is attractive to us. This person is attractive. This person is something or someone who really does look like what we were praying for, what we were hoping for. We have a big weak spot for this guy, which is why we have this extra discernment here. We have some extra shit going on. I'm going to pull a couple more. Tell me about the woman of swords. Okay, we got the four of air. Take a break. Take a break. Timeout. Timeout card. Take a break. Okay, this is a big timeout. Big timeout. So we're thinking too much here. We're thinking too much. We are becoming vulnerable, even though we know the truth about this person, because in some way they are attractive to us. They are. You might have felt chemistry with this person. I get it. I get it. And you want to be sweet to them. You want to actually give them affection. You would like to give them affection. You would love to give them a hug and a kiss, and see what happens. But you kind of know that what's coming with that little hug and kiss and that little bit of affection, it could be a betrayal. Like this is a deceiver we got here. This is an immature troublemaker we got going on. Take a time out. So our Queen of Swords is compromised. She's not doing her protective job like she should be doing. That means it's time to take a time out. Take a time out. Take a moment to appreciate what you have. You have a stable life right now. You have a stable routine. Don't let the devil throw you off track. We have the Two of Crystals reversed. We do not want to see it. We don't want to see this. It's like, oh, we don't want to see the devil. We don't want to see him. We know he's there. We know he's there. It's like, oh God, he's there. Oh no, he can see me. I can see him. Ew. And like, we don't want to see this. We don't even want to fucking deal with it. But we are. We are seeing it. We are dealing with it. It's a lot of stress. This is a stressor. We're not throwing away everything yet. The tower. We are avoiding the tower. And I have a feeling you are avoiding the tower because you are avoiding the devil. Big feeling there. Actually, you're avoiding the tower because you're avoiding the devil. The tower is an unexpected destruction of the structure of your life. And you have a good structure to your life. You have good structure. So we are not throwing away everything just because there's this little dude. Hee hee, ha ha. He's so cute. He's just so cute. He's so cute. So sweet. He's got a nice smile. Aw. He talks a lot. Maybe he's extroverted. This Page of Cups. He has no problem with the opposite gender. And this could be a female too, guys, by the way. If you're connecting with this kind of energy, like there's a seducer around you. It could be a woman. Okay? It could be. You need to take a time out. Take a time out. Time out card. This guy's just sitting down. He ain't doing anything. Take a big time out. Also, I also pulled this one, the Nine of Water. The Nine of Cups. Hang on one second. Nine of Cups. Wishes granted. True desires felt, not fabricated, lead to true satisfaction. So what is the true satisfaction we want here? That's what we got to aim for. That's what we got to look at. Okay. This wish is granted. We almost got fooled into thinking that this person could be the wish being granted. We almost got fooled into thinking like, okay, this person might be the one I've been dreaming of, who's going to save me from all my problems and all my hardships. No, they ain't. They ain't that. They are not that. I can tell you that right now. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is courage. Have courage. This is a fighter card. This is a fighter card. We gotta play. We gotta play this game. We're getting we are getting stuck in a game we don't want to be in. Okay, this is a game we don't even want to be in. We are building our life up to something wonderful. We are trying to build the structure of our lives. We have goals. That's what this is saying. Like we have big goals. I don't know if you can tell, like these are cathedrals being built. These are towers. These are beautiful mosques and beautiful structures that have been built with intricate designs. We got goals here, and we want to know who's going to help us achieve these goals. Who is meant to be a partner on this path of life? Okay. And this person is just a page. And they might be returning to try to mess with you. That's what we're getting here. So they seem like a wish fulfillment. It seems like a wish is being fulfilled if this person is coming back. But I would be very, very, very careful with this person. This person might be a narcissist, guys. Especially if, like, it seemed like they were gone and they never fucking left. That's what the moon is saying. That's what the moon is saying. There was something you weren't seeing. Now you see it. They never fucking left. They never fucking left. They said they were leaving. They didn't leave. They're still there. Playing games in your face. That's very weird behavior, very narcissistic behavior. I don't know, guys. So we have our guard up in a different type of way. This is courage. We might put this person on blast. We might expose this mother clucker. Okay? Yeah, we might because we are not the Queen of Cups. Secretly, you want to be the Queen of Cups to this person. You would love to just, if only I could just hold your hand and have a nice conversation with you. And then, like, we could get to know each other. Yeah, no, that's not happening here. There's something wrong with this person. There's something going on. And you're seeing it. You're seeing it clearly. Like, they lied about something. They're lying about something. And you had to figure it out by reason of deduction or someone sharing the truth with you. Maybe that's what the Ace of Cups was. Someone spilled the beans because they care about you. They kind of told you, like, hey, something's going on. So you got the message like something ain't right. Something ain't right. Seven of Wands. You're on guard. We are on guard, my friends. We are in the defensive position. We are ready to fight if we have to. Not everyone is as sweet as you, Queen of Cups. Not everyone is sweet. Some people are just idiots, especially when they are like a little itty bitty page. I'm sorry, like the page is immature. You're immature. The Ace of Earth for the conclusion. Ace of Earth. You have a strong pentacle in your hands. You are already in possession of something that others want. Okay, other people look at the stuff that you've got started, these new seeds you've planted, and they are like, whoa, that's cool. There's a lot of things that could come out of what you're doing. It might be a good job, it might be a hobby, it could be anything. And we also have the Three of Earth, the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is a really nice card. Hang on. Let me just, I like this card because they're like dancing around. Hang on a sec. The Three of Pentacle. Collaborative building. Nothing worth growing is grown alone. The joy is the ultimate, and joy is the ultimate group project. Interesting. So we have people around us who are supporting us at this time. You have a good support system. Not only do we have, so we have an interesting mix of passion, we have an interesting mix of emotion here. We have some beautiful earth cards coming out that you have stability and you have support. You have people who want to help you. Okay. And I think there was something they said in yoga class: choose people who choose you and let people choose you. Okay? Choose people who choose you. That's what we need to do here. These people on the Three of Earth, they are collaborating with you. This might be family members. This might be a partner who is present and stable in your life. Okay? So let's appreciate what we have here, right? Appreciate these helping hands that are coming in. And I have a feeling these helping hands are the reason you were able to see the truth about a manipulative person. We have some helpers. And we are seeing clearly. We are seeing clearly. One more. Actually, let me do I'm gonna do the yogic tarot real quick. Let's pull out some Hinduism. Let's talk Hinduism. Interesting. Take a break. Take a break. That Four of Air card, I love it because it's just like, I'm just going to sit here. I'm just going to sit down. Get some rest. That'll help you when you aren't feeling super strong. Like the Queen of Swords, it's like she knows everything, but you're not feeling super strong. It's like you know stuff, but like, what if this is my wish? What if this is my wish fulfillment? Oh, hang on, Ibu. Oh, hang on one second. Okay, so I pulled Muladhara, which looks like the root chakra. And I also pulled Ganesha G. Ganesha, Lord Ganesha. Two awesome cards. So let me just read these two real quick. Whew. Muladhara. I'm probably saying all these words wrong. I'm sorry. Okay, but it's the root chakra. You have arrived in a place where you are very grounded in life. Your ideal home is in the process of manifestation. Yes. And you are setting roots where you are. Not necessarily, but you're figuring out where to set your roots, okay? This reflects the deep healing work you have done to undo the ancestral ties that were previously holding you back. When you heal your personal life, you heal the lives of all those who came before you and all who came after you. Ancestral hardships such as poverty, immigration, war, slavery, and abuse have come to an end, and you have set the path for a new way of being for all your ancestors to come. Thank you for doing this work and anchoring deeply within. It is only when you heal the root that the tree can grow. So, root chakra is safety. When you have a healthy root chakra, that is when you feel emotionally, physically safe, right? And only when you feel safe can you start to operate from a higher perspective and dimension in this life. Um, You are definitely building here. We got some wonderful energy, and it seems like you might just need this reminder that you're safe. Like you are safe and you are on the right path. But you have people who are questioning you here. You have people, this might be a hater. This might not be a romantic partner or someone who had a crush on you. This might be a genuine hater who is trying to take you off your path, but you are safe. You are safe. And I always say, I remember there was a time in my life I was living by myself and I started to feel a lot of fear about what people were wanting from me. People wanted too much from me. And I just started getting scared. And I remember I would go around my house. It was an apartment, and I would go around my apartment and I would just lock the doors and I would make sure they could lock and I would lock them again. And I would ensure that they were locked and I would lock the windows and I would make sure everything was secure in the house. And that made me feel better that to know that I am physically safe and I can do other things now aside from worry, right? I don't have to worry anymore. So when you are safe, you don't have to worry. And that's why it mentioned war and immigration and slavery. Like our ancestors have gone through so much, and you do not have to go through it ever in this lifetime, most likely. I hope, I really hope to God. You can be released from old cycles that your ancestors experienced. And you can find safety in this lifetime. And based on these cards, it looks like you have it. You have it already. You have a lot to be excited about. You have a lot to be thankful for. And it looks like the only challenge is that we have someone who's emotionally messing with us in this reading. Ganesha G is here, our wonderful friend. I love Ganesha G. Yay. So, in the way when you speak Hindi, it's like G at the end of the name means Mr. And it's also like a form of respect. So, I'm saying like Mr. Ganesha when I say Ganesha G. Okay, so Ganesha G, let's read. Let's read about our best friend, Ganesha G. I do feel like every time I see him, I'm like, my friend. Okay, the god of new beginnings, the remover of obstacles. Okay, I love him. You are at the beginning of a great new venture that is going to bring you joy and success. Ganesha has been removing the roadblocks placed before you, granting you a smooth transition into this very moment. These roadblocks do not exist outside of you, however. They are the vrittis, the fluctuations of the mind, represented by his vehicle, the mouse. When you calm your wavering mind, you are able to overcome any obstacle. Ganesha will bring you good luck, success, and harmony with the sweets of Ananda and the awareness of your true consciousness as bliss. That's deep. Ganesha will continue to bring you good luck, success, and harmony with the sweets of Ananda, the awareness of your true consciousness as bliss. You ain't supposed to be stressed out. You are not supposed to be stressed out right now. Okay? You do not have to stress out. You do not have to stress out. Okay? If we don't have to do a tower, we don't have to do the tower today, but we can start a new beginning and we can remove obstacles, which are usually caused by the mind. Okay? Remove this obstacle from your mind. Whatever the obstacle is, remove it from your mind. Choose what chooses you. Go toward people who do not make you confused, right? Don't go toward people who make you feel confused. Don't go toward people who for whatever reason, they are on their own path. They are on a path on a different wavelength. They are in a totally different space and place than you are in your life. Whoever I'm talking to, you have something to fight for. You actually have something of value. That's what also the Ace of Pentacles is, too. You got something solid here, something that you can grow from. Okay. This guy, the little page, he doesn't have anything. He's out on the road. He's on the side of the road, like, I guess I'm just here hanging out. I don't know if I'm gonna go to my job today. I'll call out. Like, he doesn't know. He does not know what's going on. So, overall, really good energy, guys. Take a break if you need to. Don't let this inner emotional turmoil really take you off your path. Don't let it. Plutonian, Plutonian figure and Venus. It's like Venus is kind of exposing these Plutonian figures in our lives. A Plutonian figure can be someone who's very controlling. It could be a possessive lover. It could be someone who's abusive. It could be someone who is manipulative because manipulation is not love, right? We don't need to be manipulated. Ew, that's gross. Unacceptable. And just because they're cute doesn't mean that we can hang out. Sorry, not everyone gets to hang out. Not everyone gets to hang out with you. Okay, especially when you got this beautiful, sweet, giving side to yourself that they would take advantage of. This guy takes advantage of that soft, squishy generosity that the Queen of Cups would give. Okay, save that for the people in your life who are actually cool. Like, save that for the people who show up for you. Who is showing up for you? That's what this is saying. You got people in your life who are there. They're already there. They're not making you confused. You can rely on them. You call them and they pick up the fucking phone. They don't have emotional issues where they can't text you consistently because you left them on red when you were in the bathroom or something like that. Okay, guys, new beginnings, new Aquarius season. I claim that. I'm claiming that. It's a new season. Remove the obstacle from your mind. New season, new places, new spaces. You want to feel safe wherever you are. If you do not feel safe, that needs to go. That's an obstacle. If you do not feel safe, that's an obstacle. And Ganesha Ji is saying you got to let it go. You got to let that go, and I'm going to help you. Okay? Calm your mind. Take a break. Take a break. We got it, guys. We got this. We got this. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. I forgot to say, I forgot. Guys, if it doesn't resonate, don't take it. Okay. At the end, again. Oh my God. All right. Have a good one. Bye. Bye.